At Narellan, we've been building pools for 30 trouble-free years, and like our reputation, our pools are built to last and outlast the competition. Extra safety and trouble-free maintenance are standard features on every Narellan pool, and quality is guaranteed with a 20-year structural warranty. With a huge range of award-winning pools, brilliant new crystal granite marble glass interiors and continuous product development, you're assured the best-looking, most functional pool to suit your lifestyle. Do-it-yourself pool installation is made easy with Narellanpools kit installation booklet and video. The booklet is an easy-to-use step-by-step guide with comprehensive technical information that covers the main aspect of pool installation. The video is a visual aid showing you a real pool installation and highlighting the techniques used during each stage of installation. Remember, if you get stuck and need advice, we're only a phone call away. Firstly, decide where you would like your pool. Prepare the site by levelling the area and then lay out the pool template. Mark the position of the template using white paint or by spreading lime around the edge. This is so you know exactly where to dig. Measure all your levels with a dumpy, laser level or water level, all of which achieve the same result. To make a water level, you'll need two things: a clear plastic bottle or container and a 15-metre length of 5 to 10 mil diameter clear hose. Connect the hose to the container and fill it with water. Using coloured food dye in the water will highlight the water level in the clear tube and make it easier to see. You'll notice that wherever you take the clear hose, the water level will be the same as it is in the container. A length of PVC pipe will also come in handy. Use a tape or a texter and mark the shallow and deep end dig depths on the pipe. Use the pipe along with the water level to check your dig depths during excavation. For your pool coping to be level upon installation, your excavation must have the correct slope from shallow to deep. To achieve this, the distance between the shallow and deep end dig depths must be correct. The distance between these 2 points is called the pool floor measurement. You can find the correct pool floor measurement for your pool in the installation booklet. Hammer 2 pegs outside the excavation area to mark the shallow and deep end dig depths with the correct distance between the 2 pegs. Before you start digging, you'll also need to establish a finished height for your pool coping. Keep the pool coping height at a minimum of 150 millimetres above natural ground level to avoid any possible drainage or hydrostatic problems in the future. Mark one of the pegs you are using for dig depths with the finished height. This is called a datum point. Refer to this point when checking all measurements and levels to ensure consistency and accuracy throughout your installation. To allow for the gentle wall slope of the pool, your excavation should also have a taper of about 10 degrees to eliminate the need for extra backfill. Allowing for the internal steps and ledges will also help. Using the painted outline as a guide, you are now ready to start digging. And remember, check your dig depths often during excavation. With the excavation complete, it's time to do the sand bed. A non-fatty washed river or coarse sand is recommended for the sand bed and backfilling because of its drainage qualities. You can also use crusher dust if available. Your pool will sit directly on the sand bed, so it's important that you screed your sand bed at the right level. If you've over-excavated, you can build up the sand bed to compensate and achieve the right level. Place a length of 4x2 timber through the centre line of excavation at the correct level from shallow to deep end. Using the timber as a guide, screed the sand to a level surface. Keeping the sand bed 150 millimetres above the correct dig depths will ensure your pool is the minimum 150 millimetres above the ground level. A 50 millimetre concave falling to the timber guide is desirable. This will eliminate the pool floor lifting from any hydrostatic pressures in the future. Remove the centreboard when you're finished and fill the gap left with sand. When you're finished, check there are no dips or bumps in the sand bed and that all levels are correct. Placing the pool in the excavation can be done in one of two ways. If there's enough access, our truck driver may be requested to place the pool directly into the excavation using the high-ab crane on his truck. If utilising a high-lift crane for your installation, refer to Narellanpools for lifting procedures to avoid damaging the pool shell. Lower the pool into the excavation in the correct position. Allow the hydrostatic assembly to touch the sand bed. The hydrostatic valve protrudes from the bottom of the pool and will leave an impression in the sand bed. Lift the pool and use a shovel to remove this section of the sand so that the protruding assembly sits into the recess and the pool floor is flush on the sand bed. If your pool is not level upon installation, use a length of 4x2 timber under the pool coping to lever up the corner, using other timber between the pool and the lever. For example, if the pool is low by 25mm in one corner, lever the corner up 35mm and place a shovel or two of sand under that corner. Do the same on any subsequent corners until the desired level is achieved. The pool shell is stabilised by backfilling with a dry mix of sand and cement. The sand and cement mix is usually 10 parts sand and 1 part cement. Mixing is usually done on site by a bobcat, cement mixer or other machine. It's also acceptable to manually mix cement into the heaped sand if you increase the amount of cement by about 10%. For best results, keep the water level inside the pool and the backfill around the outside of the pool rising at the same rate. Check the pool coping for level every 15 minutes until the pool is about a quarter full and regularly thereafter, adjusting if necessary. In preparation for your concrete bond beam, finish backfilling approximately 150mm below the top of the coping. The atmosphere line is used to gain pump access or to siphon any groundwater that may be present around the outside of the pool. Before pumping out any water from your pool, always check the atmosphere line and remove any water that may be present to avoid damaging your pool. The atmosphere line is a standpipe installed at the deep end of the pool, running from the bottom of the sand bed straight up through the backfill to the outside of the pool coping. 100mm ag pipe is used for the atmosphere line and is wrapped in geotextile stocking, and when concreting, place a concrete style drainage grate on the top of the pipe. If you're on a sloping site, additional subsurface drainage will be required. Refer to your installation booklet for further drainage information to suit your site. Once you have partially backfilled the pool, connect the suction and return lines, spar jets and solar pipes. Finish backfilling once this has been done. It's a good idea to place your filtration equipment on a stable base, such as a concrete slab, and when connecting the pipework, use red primer and blue or green coloured glue. This is so you don't miss gluing any joins. When the pool is full of water and the suction and return lines have been connected, allowing at least 2 hours for the glue to dry, turn the filtration system on and check that there are no leaks in the pipework from the filtration to the pool. Plumbing diagrams can be found in your installation booklet, along with more helpful hints on how to plumb your pool. This is an integral part of your pool. Several finishes can be achieved, and these are purely personal taste. Paved copings are popular, and if this is your choice, pave the pool coping before concreting. If you're using clay pavers, the correct adhesive is V2 Z-Bond Acetic Cure Silicone. If you use cement pavers, V2 Neutral Cure Silicone is the right stuff. When you grout your pavers, you must incorporate an expansion joint about every 3 metres by using silicone between the pavers instead of grout. Use a foam expansion joint between the back of the pavers and the concrete bond beam to protect the pavers from concrete expansion. The concrete walkway around the perimeter of the pool is called a bond beam because it must be bonded to the fiberglass shell. This stops the pool coping from moving or distorting. Steel reinforcing is used in the concrete bond beam, and the steel is tied to the shell using the metal ties already on the side of the pool. This and tucking the concrete right under the coping is what ties the pool shell to the bond beam. Engineer specifications for your concrete bond beam can be found in your installation booklet. Use a spirit level when constructing your formwork and allow about 20mm fall in the bond beam towards the outer edge to help with drainage. Use chairs to lift your steel up off the ground and make sure the steel is tucked right up against the pool wall. When pouring the concrete, it's vital that you tuck the concrete right up under the coping, and it's worthwhile spending extra time to do a good job of this to prevent future problems of pool and bond beam separation. All our pools have children's safety ledges which allow kids to walk from deep to shallow water or just catch their breath. Non-slip step treads on the pool coping, steps and floor make Narellanpools safe for young and old. Non-abrasive curves, steps and corners prevent gravel rash, cuts and bruises. Peace of mind for every mum. In fact, Narellanpools are up to 25% thicker than the industry average, with extra reinforcing around steps, swim outs and around the lifting lugs. Narellan protect zealously a unique status of having achieved Best Practice Manufacturer accreditation from FGI, Australia's oldest and largest supplier of thermoset resins. You're assured we use only the best quality materials available, and we use blister-proof vinyl ester resins in each and every pool we make. Fantastic fiberglass is strong, tough and flexible, making it hard to damage and easy to fix. Fiberglass is easy to clean and keep clean, requiring minimum maintenance and chemical additives because its surface is pH neutral, and that means it's cheap to maintain. For around $250, you can keep your pool safe and sparkling all year round. For these reasons, you'll be glad you chose a Narellanpool.